Good day all, my name is Joy Another from Gmite Fashion Academy. So today we are going to be drafting children bodies, step-by-step pattern on children bodies using our pattern textbook. So the measurements needed, everything is out here. I have my height, chest, across back, neck size, shoulder, sky depth, back neck to waist, waist to hip, and arm length. So the first step is rule a margin straight down at 2 cm. So I need to rule a margin from the left corner at 2 cm, straight down and square. Then connect all the points using a straight ruler. So the edge of the paper is 0.0. 0 to 1 is back neck waist. Back neck waist plus 1.25. This is back neck to waist. I have 25.4 cm plus 1.25. So 25.4 cm plus 1.25. So that will be 26.65. So from the edge of my paper, I will mark down 26.65. 26. So this is my 0.1. 1 to 2 is waist to hip measurement, square across. So my 0.1, I'm going to square it across. So let's square across this before we continue. 1 to 2 is waist to hip, square across from 0.1. So 1 to 2 waist to hip, I'm going to use my waist to hip measurement, which is 12.9 cm. I'll mark it down from 0.1. 12.9. This is 12.9. This is 0.2. Square out. So 0 to 3 is quarter chest measurement plus sizes. So the sizes is by the height. You are using the height to get the sizes. So for height 122, 122, that means I will be adding quarter. My calculation will be quarter chest measurement plus 3.25 for height 122. That's 3.25. So quarter chest plus the height is 17.5. So that is 0 to 3 is 17.5. So I'll mark 17.5 from 0 to the right. And mark. So next step says whatever we get, we'll mark it down, straight down. So I have 17.5 here. I'll come here, mark 17.5 so that my line goes out straight. My line will be straight. 17.5. So this will be 4 and 5. Next, 0 to 6 is 1.25 down. So from 0.0 go down 1.25 standard. This is 0.6. Next, 6 to 7 is sky depth plus sizes. 6 to 7 is sky depth plus sizes by height. So sky depth is 13.8. The height is 122. So the size, the measurement is going to be 1.75. So I have 13.8 plus 1.75 equal. So that's 15.5. So from 0.6, I will mark 15.5 downward. This is 7 square across. 7 square across. This will be 8. This will be my 0.8. 6 to 9 is half measurement 6 to 7 square across. Half measurement 6 to 7. So I'll measure what I have here. 15.5 divided by 2. That's to get a midpoint. So this is it. This is my 0.9. square across. Next, 6 to 10 is quarter sky depth minus 2 cm. Quarter sky depth. Sky depth is 13.8 divided by 4. So this quarter sky depth is 3.4 minus 2 cm. That will be 1.4. So 6 to 10, 1.4. 0.10 square across. 0 to 11. 0 to 11 is 1/5 neck size. So neck size divided by 5. I have 27.2 divided by 5. That's 5.44. That's 5.4. So 0 to 11 is 5.4. So this is 11. Draw the neck curve using French curve. That's from point 11 to 6, down to 6. Watch how I place my French curve. So this is the neck curve. 7 to 12 is half across back. Half across back plus height measurement. So plus height is 122. So the measurement I'm going to add there is 1.5. So half across back plus 1.5. So half across back is 11.8 plus 1.5. That's 12. That's 13.3. So I'll measure from 7, 13.3 going right. This is point 12. Then square up from 12 to 13 and 14. So I'll square up from 12 all the way up. So this is 13, 14. Next, 14 to 15 is sizes. So the sizes 14 to 15 is 1.1 cm. So from point 14 I'll go out 1.1 cm. This is 15. Next, join 11 to 15 with a ruler. Draw in back arm sky shape to touch points 15, 13, and 8 using the French curve. (15, 13, and 8 using the French curve. Replace the French curve properly. So it has to touch properly. 15, 13, and 8. So this is the back. 0 to 16 is 1/5 neck size. My neck size is 27.2 divided by 5. I have 5.4. So 0 from 0, I'll go down 5.4. So this is 0.16. Drawing the front neck curve from 11 to 16 using a French curve. So that's the front neck curve. 13 to 17 is the size. So for height 122 is going to be 0.8 cm. So from 13 you go to the left 0.8 cm for the size. So you use your size to get your measurement. So this is 17. Draw a line below the line squared out from point 10 line. So draw a line below this line using the sizes. So I'll go down 0.6 cm from here. Watch. 0.6. This is it. So I'll draw a straight line out, broken line preferably. So this is the measurement. I'll go out. Broken line out by 0.6 cm. 11 to 18. Next point is 11. 11 to 18 is the measurement 11 to 15. So I'll measure 11 to 15 what I have and bring it down to the broken line. I have 9.5. Then I'll just take the 9.5 to the broken line and mark the point. So the point is 18. This is 18.18. Next, connect 18 to 11 using broken lines. So it will serve as the center front shoulder line. So this is it. Draw in front arm sky as shown in the diagram from point 18 to 17, 17 to 8 using broken line and your French curve, neck curve. Drawing the arm sky shape using broken lines, connecting 18 to 17 and then 17 to 0.8. This is it. This is the front. So we're done with the bodies. So if you want to trace, you trace on the broken line for front and then the sides down. Then you trace out the depth, the deep part, the deep neck. That's 11 to 16. This is the whole front. So we have front and back in here. The broken line for shoulder and for arm sky is the front, and then the deep neck is for the front too. Then the side, the body size is the same thing. Thank you. So we are going to do the sleeve. So I'm going to rule a margin. I'm using the same pattern we use in drafting the body. So I'm just going to rule a straight line out to draft our sleeve on this part. So for the sleeve, 0 to 1, have the measurement 6 to 7 on your body's block. So I'll check what I have. 6 to 7, 15.5. Half of 15.5, that's 7.75. So I'll measure, my point 0 will be here on the straight line. So I'll measure 7.75 down. This is my point 1. 0 to 2 is arm length, square across. So using my proportion tape, my arm length here is 36.5. So 0 to 2 is 36.5 down on the line. 36.5. This is my point 2. Square out. So I'm going to square this out and square the square point 1 out, square point 2 out. Next, 0 to 3 is measurement of the body's armhole curve, 15 to 8. So from point 15, I'll measure what I have here, following the curve. Watch how I take the measurements, following the curve. I have 17.3. So the 17.3, I will come from point 0, 17.3, slants down to point 1 line. This is 17.3. This is it. So this is my point 3. And I'll use my ruler to connect both 0 to 3. Next, 2 to 4 is 2/3 measurement 1 to 3 plus 0.5. So you measure what you have 1 to 3, which we have 15, divided by 3 times 2. So when you divide the answer by 3, that's 15 divided by 3. We have 5 times 2, that's 10, plus 0.5, that is 10.5. So 2 to 4 is 10.5. So from point 2, I'll go 10.5 out and mark. This is my point 4. Next, square point 4 to 3. Join 4 to 3 together. The line will be slant. 4 to 3. Next, divide 0 to 3 into 6 sections. So you measure what you have. 0 to 3, 17. 17 divided by 6, that is 2.8. So I will measure 2.8. I will mark 2.8 here into 6. 2.5, 6, 7. Okay, 2.8. From here, I'll go down again. Another 2.8. 2.8. 2.8, 2.8. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you measure the 2.8 all the way. Now this will be my point 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next, draw in the sleeve head. Drop down 3 cm at point 5. 0.5 cm, sorry, hollow it at, this is my 0.5 now. I'll come down by 0.3 cm, 0.3 cm. This is a 0.3, this is 0.3 cm, 1.5. Using the French curve, connect 0.3 to 6, passing through the 3 cm below 0.5. So 3 to 6. So join from 0.3 through the 0.3 cm, 1.5 to 6, connecting the French curve. Using the height measurement, you take up the necessary measurement on 0.8. So for height 122, I'll go up by 1.4 cm. 1.4 cm. So now connect from 0.0 to the measurement down to 6. So see how I place my French curve. Down to 6. So this is the complete sleeve block. This is the sleeve. This is the bodice that has front and back.